Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautiful Memorial Day here in Long Beach, and we walked down to the water earlier and saw a flyover of some C-47s. It was basically World War II flyover, just to kind of honor first responders and those who are working in the hospitals and everyone who's taking care of everybody. So it was really, really cool. There were maybe 4 or 5 kind of C-47s, a bunch of T-6 Texans. There was a P-51 Mustang and Trail that was red-tailed. Could have been Tom Cruise's, I'm not completely sure. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to paint something today. And what I want to do is I'm going to do this cityscape, which I will do my best to simplify, which you already know is kind of hard for me, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and focus on big shapes and color and value and all the stuff that you really should think about all of the time. And we'll see how this goes today. I know I always tell myself I'm going to do these things, and it's really, really complicated. So it's a lot harder to do than it is to talk about. But anyway, I'm going to try. So I've kind of got my picture here, which you'll see on the screen right here. And let's dive into this. All right, so getting this sketch nailed down was important, and you can kind of see that I use my tail end of my brush on the vanishing point, and then I just kind of drag my brush across the panel just to establish the lines, and then I jump right into kind of deciding these kind of green-gray and I'm just establishing these blocks, kind of where the light is and where the shadow is. And I really kind of enjoyed this sky shape because it really kind of helped me develop things from the very beginning. This trash can that I just painted didn't turn out all that well, but that's okay. It's not really the main character, so I wish I would have gone for more local color in this very foreground shadow. I never was able to sort of recover from this purple. Jumped right into putting in some details in the foreground because that's really what's going to tell the story here. So it actually started to come to life pretty quickly once I got to that point. All right, so this is kind of a new format for me. This is a very high key painting, but I actually really like it. So I think when I get this foreground, kind of solidified in here, and get a few more details here, and then obviously when I'm completely done, this telephone pole is like really gonna kind of set the whole thing off. I've eliminated that one tree because I just don't think it adds much to the scene. So anyway, I'm going to, yeah, I hope you don't mind this format too much because it's kind of cool. All right, so I kind of jump right into these details here and just adding. It didn't take many to kind of tell the story, so it was just a few. Need a little texture on that right hand wall there, and then I tried to I just washed over this left hand building, which helped a lot, and then added just a handful of more details. And putting in the telephone pole was actually my favorite part because that's where things really to me, setting off of the perspective lines actually helped a great deal, that it set out there by itself. And then these few little strokes of yellow reflective tape on the telephone pole were actually my 3 favorite strokes in the whole painting. So, all right, so that's enough fussing and feuding with this piece. But I actually really like it. So there's a couple things here that I like a whole lot. Like, I didn't get too crazy. I was just about to, you probably saw it, just to get a little nuts with this building on the right hand side in the foreground. But anyway, I'll show you how we ended up. And yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I mean, I can totally see myself taking a walk down that street. So anyway, thanks so much for checking out the video. I do appreciate it, as you know. And if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe and follow along so you don't miss anything. And as always, I'll catch you later.